Every console generation has that one game that people quietly forgot. Not because it was bad, but because it released at the wrong time. In 2007, while everyone was talking about Halo 3, Call of Duty 4, Bioshock, and Assassin's Creed, a small game called The Darkness slipped through the cracks. And that's a shame, because nearly 20 years later, it still tells one of the most emotional, atmospheric, and unique stories the shooter genre has ever seen. Today, I want to show you why The Darkness isn't just underrated, it deserves a remake.
Through you, I am born.
When people think about the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 era, almost nobody talks about The Darkness. Developed by Starbreeze Studios and based upon the Top Cow comic series, The Darkness blended first-person shooting with supernatural horror in a way that felt unlike anything else at the time. Instead of making you feel like a superhero, it slowly turned you into a monster, and that's what made it so memorable.
Ever been in love with somebody who was so beautiful and pure, you couldn't bear to show them your own darkness? That's how I feel about you. We grew up together in St. Mary's Orphanage. I guess I'm gonna have to tell you the truth about what kind of scumbag I really am. But what the hell am I gonna say?
One of the first things that grabs you about The Darkness isn't the action, it's the atmosphere. The game takes place in a gritty version of New York City that feels dirty, dangerous, and lived in. Subway stations are filled with strangers having conversation. Street corners feel authentic. You can wander around instead of sprinting toward the next objective. Even something as simple as sitting on a couch watching television becomes memorable. That's because the game gives you time to exist in the world. Most shooters constantly push players towards explosions and action. The Darkness slows everything down. The slower pacing makes the emotional moments hit even harder.
You were my blood, Jackie. I loved you like a son, and you took from me. You stole my respect, and you stole my trust. And when blood takes from blood, someone always pays. So now, I take from you.
Jackie, this is not your fault.
Clean it, Nessa.
Oh, what did they do to Jenny? She was a bird. This is freedom. Where are you going? Jackie, this is not your time.
Then there's Jackie Estacado. He's not your typical video game hero. He's a hitman working for the Franchetti crime family. He's angry, broken, trying to survive a life that was chosen for him. Then, on his 21st birthday, everything changes. An ancient supernatural force known as the Darkness awakens inside him. Instead of becoming stronger, Jackie slowly loses control. The Darkness constantly whispers in his ear, tempts him, manipulates him. It isn't just another gameplay mechanic, it's a character, and one of the most unsettling companions in gaming.
All control of the prison is mine. We are the stuff of nightmares.
For a game released in 2007, the gameplay still stands out. Sure, you can use guns like any other shooter, but that's not why people remember the darkness. The real fun comes from embracing the creatures living within Jackie, summoning demonic tentacles, impaling enemies, ripping car doors off vehicles, sending darklings to attack unsuspecting enemies, or simply turning off lights and become nearly unstoppable. Even today, very few games make supernatural powers feel this brutal. The darkness encouraged creativity. You weren't just shooting enemies, you were hunting them. Now imagine what all this could look like today. Modern lighting can make the contrast between darkness and light even more intense. Current hardware could make New York feel larger and more alive. The horror elements could become even more disturbing. Combat could be expanded without losing what made it special. More importantly, a remake would introduce Jackie Estacado to an entirely new generation of players. We've seen multiple franchises come back with remakes: Resident Evil, Dead Space, Silent Hill. The darkness deserves that same opportunity, not because it needs to become something different, but because the original already had an incredible foundation. It simply deserves modern technology.
End of story. Except I'm not the one lining up for the last rites. It's my loving Uncle Paulie. He knows the end of the story as well as I do, but he don't like it as much. You know what I say to that? Fuck him.
The Darkness wasn't just another shooter from the Xbox 360 era. It was a game that dared to mix crime drama, horror tragedy, and supernatural action into one unforgettable experience. It wasn't perfect, but it was unique. And at times, that's exactly what makes a game worth remembering. If you never experienced the darkness, I genuinely recommend giving it a chance. And if you have, maybe it's time we start talking about it again, because some games deserve more than nostalgia. They deserve another chance. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Cam. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. I appreciate you guys. Peace out.